Hello there, my name is Niamh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I upload videos twice a week, every Tuesday and every Friday, so you should totally stick around and subscribe and make sure you have the little notification bell turned on as well so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. So today's video is basically going to be me talking about things that you should remember or things you should consider when you feel you are going nowhere in life. This is something I feel more often than not. But you know, you are going somewhere in life even if it doesn't feel like it, and these are the things you need to keep remembering and keep considering. I hope you enjoy the video. So the first thing is, why do you feel like you are going nowhere in life? I think that's the first thing you need to question if you do feel like this, is why. What's making you feel like this? Is there someone making you feel like this? Is it just you making you feel like this? Go back to the root of why you are thinking this way about yourself, and just see if that is something that you can kind of nip in the bud or deal with, work through. Go back to the basics, and the first question is just, why am I feeling like this? And go from there. The next thing is, are you comparing yourself to others? Guarantee you the answer is yes. I am so bad for comparing myself to others, especially my friends, my main group of friends. I'm always like, sure, they're doing this, he's doing that, she's doing this, blah blah blah, and like there's no benefit to doing that. There is absolutely none at all, because everyone's in their own lane, everyone's doing their own thing. It's not a race, and no two people are going to be the same, you know? They're just, if you just keep comparing yourself to everyone else, you're just going to get at yourself more and more and get yourself down, and it never results in anything positive. Comparing yourself to others, I don't think it ever does. So that is one thing. I know it's so hard to do. If you're a person who is always comparing yourself to others, it's so hard to stop. Believe me, I know that. It is so hard to stop, but you've got to try your hardest, because it's not going to do you any good ever. The next thing is, are you living in the present? So are you actually living each day by day, or are you constantly wanting to get to the future? Because I know I am. I know I absolutely am. I'm constantly making sure I have things to be looking forward to, have things that I'm going to be doing. Do you know, I'm always just thinking ahead, and I'm never thinking of right now. And you miss a lot of days. You really do, because you could sometimes get yourself really down about, you know, I have to wait X amount of time before I can do this, blah blah blah. Like, that again is no good to you. It's not going to do you any good. Yes, it's completely great to plan for the future, that is completely fine, but make sure you're not living in your future that isn't even here yet. Does that make sense? There we go, got the does that make sense in. I am so warm today, like so warm, and I can't open my window because there's someone doing something. I think they're cutting trees or something, but it's very noisy. I'm sweating. The next thing to remember is, do you have plans in the back of your mind? Because I think a lot of the time you can think, oh my god, I'm literally going nowhere, I'm stuck, I'm right here, I'm never moving forward. But do you actually have something that is probably going to happen in the back of your mind? Like, do you have something that you physically cannot get to at the moment? You know, are you waiting for something that you want to do but you just physically cannot get to do it yet because you have to wait? Like, I know that is the case for me. I really want to get into a certain profession. I need to do a master's in order to do that, but I am waiting till September 2021, hopefully, to start that master's. So like, what is the point in me for the next year being like, I'm going nowhere in life, I am stuck, I'm never going to get anywhere, when I've literally made the decision not to apply any sooner? So like, I think you can just forget that you maybe do have something that's going to get you further along in life, let's say, but you just gotta wait, because, you know, I can't just start a master's like that. So just remember that. Remember, maybe you have to do the waiting for a while. Maybe you have to feel like you're stuck for a little while because you physically cannot move forward because you can't actually start that thing yet. Do you get what I mean? Like, don't forget about the things that you actually do have planned for yourself. Just because you're not doing them yet like it doesn't mean that you're not going to go anywhere in life. The next thing is to look at how far you've come. You're here. You've gotten to this point in life. So well done. I think a lot of the time we forget, we're so focused on what we need to do, what we need to get accomplished, blah blah blah. You forget what you have accomplished. Like, I always forget I have a college degree, and I should be proud that I have one, that I got through a degree I didn't enjoy, that I got an honours in it. Like, I should be like, yeah, look at me, I have done things, I got through secondary school, you know. Like, there's so many things that you forget that you've actually done, and you forget that you've actually accomplished, that I think we just need to pause for a second and, you know, just be like, wait, what have I done? What have I accomplished? Because there's definitely at least one thing. You could always just write down some accomplishments that you've done, maybe pop them up, stick them up somewhere in your room or something, and anytime you feel like, I'm never going to accomplish anything, I'm never going to get anywhere, I'm going to stay in the same place all my life, blah blah blah, take a look at that list and be like, wait, look at what I've done, look at all this, look at all this, I did all that, that's all me, that's my accomplishments. So, you know, we never give, well, I don't know, I'm speaking for myself, I never give myself credit, and maybe you're the same, and we need to do that more often, because life is really tough. Life can be very poopy, but we're getting through it every day, and we gotta remember that we're doing that, that we're surviving, that we're living, and that we have accomplished things, and that's all that matters. And the last thing to remember is that you have so much time. We've got lots and lots of time. I'm assuming if you're watching my video, you're probably like in your teens, early 20s, I don't know. But if you are, we're so young. Like, I'm only 23. I feel like I need to have everything done in like the next 2 years. But who's telling me that? I'm telling me that. You know, I find anyway, one of my best friends said to me, she was like, we're always in a rush to get everything completed, to get everything accomplished. We're just rushing to finish out our qualifications or whatever. She was like, we don't need to be doing that. Like, we have so much time. And I always forget that. Like, you think, oh my god, I'm in my 20s, I'm an adult, that's it, this is my life now. But it's not. Like, we're literally so young. We've got so many years ahead of us. We've plenty of time to chill for a little while. I don't know, is it a society thing, or is it just the pressure we put on ourselves? But we just feel like it's like we have to have like our things sorted by 30. I think especially if you're someone who wants to like be married and have kids, it's like, well, I gotta get everything else sorted first. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. We need to slow down. We need to enjoy our time, because we have so many years ahead of us. And I always forget as well, you know, I think is it something like you can have, like, the average person has 3 career changes in their life or something, I don't know. You know, I think a lot of the time we're just trying to get to that place, get to that job, get to that something, I don't know. But you might only stay in that place or that job for like 2 or 3 years, and then you move on to something else. Like, I think we just gotta take it day by day, plan what you want to do, but also be open to the fact that it might take you years, and you might find something else in the meantime that you might love instead. We've just got so much time. We've got, you know, we're so young. We don't have to be making these big life decisions at this point, because they could change. Like, yeah, I know what I want to be. I don't know, like, am I going to be in that career for my whole entire life though? Do you know? I might like it, and then after, I don't know, 10 years be like, okay, I want to actually do something else, and that's completely okay. Like, it's okay not to know where you want to go. It's okay then if you feel you've gotten to the place you thought you were, it's okay to not actually enjoy it. Does that make sense? I don't know. What I'm just trying to say is that we are young, we've got loads of time, we're not going anywhere, and you know, life isn't going to go anywhere on you. You just gotta enjoy it, and don't be rushing to get to the next thing. And if you're not where you want to be, that's completely okay, and it doesn't mean you're going nowhere. That is everything for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you got something from it. Most of these videos are just things that I need to hear myself, really, and then I just want to share them as well, just in case you are in the same boat as me. You know, I think it is really tough when you kind of can look around at everyone in your life and they all seem to be moving along, but everyone's on their own little journey, everyone's on their own path. So where you are is probably where you need to be right now. You might just not be aware of it yet, but you're not going nowhere. You're not, okay? I promise you, you're not going nowhere. We're all going somewhere, and we just all take our time differently getting there. That wasn't great English, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's okay. We'll get there, wherever there is for you, and we'll be fine. We will. Thank you very, very much for watching today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did get something from it, please let me know. I always want to hear if you do get something from these style videos. If you did like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I shall see you when I next see you.